In the next section, I'm travelling all the way to Johannesburg to visit Dorah Sitole in her family home. If anyone can whip up a comforting family meal with cabbage, it's Dorah. One of the many happy attributes about cabbage is its ability to feed large families for next to nothing, really, which is why I find myself here in Gauteng with one of my oldest friends, who happens to be the doyen of the South African food industry. She's a mother, a grandmother, and an aunt to a myriad children, Dorah Sitole.
Oh, thank you, Justine. That's a lovely introduction.
Oh,
welcome to my home.
Thank you very much for having me, my angel. In this recipe, Dorah uses cabbage leaves to make her famous stuffed cabbage roll. You'll need mince, cabbage, onions, canned tomatoes, and some fresh basil, and then some cooked rice.
You know, cabbage is just there for you all the time. I think it's about the love of God that, you know, there's no way that you can ever go hungry.
I liked cabbage before, I love it now. It's a fantastic story.
Yeah, so it's like in the township, I mean, cabbage is probably like 2 rands.
And it's quite filling too.
It's quite filling, and for me that's quite nostalgic because that's how we grew up. I mean, if it's not cabbage, it's spinach, but cabbage is actually the nicest.
I'm going to chop some garlic up. So your filling all gets obviously put into these
parcels. So that garlic and onion and some cabbage, I'll get a bit of cabbage here.
Okay.
And then they all go into the parcels together with the mince and some rice.
Okay.
And maybe egg just to...
and some egg
like, kind of like a meatball inside.
Right, got it. Put some oil in here. You know, Dorah, it's amazing how many countries actually make versions of cabbage parcels.
There's just so many recipes and you can always adapt.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I see something that you're doing on your show and I'm like, oh, that would be good for my readers, I will obviously adapt it and try and change it here and there to fit that market.
Geez, that's very beautiful fine chopping there, darling. I mean, well, you're the coleslaw queen as well.
Yes, yeah, we just need some carrots and some red cabbage.
So now I'm going to take this as well.
You take that. You can start with the onion and garlic, but you can also...
No, I'll start with the onion and garlic, darling. Yeah. Like, you know, I learned a long time ago from my mother. Okay.
And I will put these in boiling water.
Do the blanching.
Do the blanching. So you just need them just to be nice and soft so that you're able to fold them nicely into parcels.
Now, some people, you know, I haven't actually ever, well, I've done it once. I didn't think it was very successful. They sort of remove the core of the cabbage and then they plonk the whole cabbage into the water. Have you tried that?
No, I haven't. For me, it's easy to control if I separate it. And I haven't even removed the core yet. I'll remove the core once I'm wrapping.
Right,
because I just want it to stay together and just kind of like...
Got it.
Yes.
Darling, won't you toss me a wooden spoon, please?
Any?
Any old wooden spoon will do.
All right.
So now how long do you blanch your leaves for?
5 minutes tops.
Right.
Yeah, 3 to 5 minutes tops. It also depends on how old the cabbage is.
That's true. Yes. And if we did have a Savoy cabbage, then obviously it's much thinner, sort of much more delicate, it would be quicker.
Yes. So these are ready, and I've got ice cold water.
They've kept a lovely colour, though.
They have, so I want to still retain that colour.
And set it in the cold water.
So that's why I put in the cold water, and then I'll put them in there to just strain.
All right, I'm going to take that there. Okay, so I'm just going to get the mince and the rice.
Okay.
Okay, and now, darling, now this is your recipe, so you've got to instruct me.
Okay, but then you need to be doing something in the meantime.
Yes, well, I'll sort of...
Just remove the...
decore those?
Decore those so that we can wrap them up nicely.
Okay.
Then let me take that over.
All right.
Okay.
Grand.
So you just need to remove that core and...
The whole way or just sort of halfway?
Halfway, so that we're able to wrap it nicely.
Okay.
The mince can go in raw because it's still going into the oven. But then the rice has to be cooked.
So it's the last one of those. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
So it's fine. We're just like now going to just make nice parcels.
Right.
And
with seasoning?
With seasoning, yes.
Okay.
Salt and pepper. And if you want to put some coriander and cumin, it's really up to you. For me, salt and pepper just does it for me.
Yes, because it's in a tomato sauce.
It's in a tomato sauce that's going to have some herbs as well.
There we go. Yeah. So no herbs in here, herbs in the sauce.
The herbs are in the sauce.
Right, yes. Got it. In fact, talking of which, I'm just going to get the tomatoes.
And then we've got basil there.
And get that out the way. Yeah. Okay. Isn't it nice having someone assisting you, darling? Eh? You see? Somebody who could do all the stuff, run around the kitchen.
And then we've got the stock here.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to mix the stock, the tomatoes, and some basil.
Stock tomatoes and basil. Right, so I'm just gonna, this is a flavoured sort of Italian-style tomato.
Italian-style tomatoes, yeah.
Right.
The oven at the moment is set at 180 degrees.
Okay.
So it's just going to go there and cook for not that long, because, you know, mince doesn't take long, but then you have to make sure that the mince is not pink. So about 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay. Would you or could you cook it on top of the stove?
I'll be wary to do that, because then it means you have to keep watching it, and depending also on your pot, if you don't have these modern heavy base saucepans, then it starts burning.
And it could burn,
and you don't want to disturb your parcels. You just want them to just simmer.
Never disturb
nicely.
a parcel.
No, never disturb a parcel.
Okay. Right. I've got a huge leaf. Is that all right, or should I use a half a leaf?
No, that's good.
Fine.
Yeah, because you know, the more you go inside, the leaves shrink.
Right.
You know, not shrink, they get smaller.
Yeah, well, that is shrinking. Like me, I'm shrinking in my old age. Yeah.
So you just have that. You just put it there nicely.
All right.
And then you go start on the sides. And then we go there. And then that's it.
Oh, that's beautiful little parcel.
Yeah. And then it goes in.
Right. Fantastic.
We'll just keep going.
A small handful, and then we'll do the sides.
Smaller the leaves, smaller the filling. But it doesn't really matter how big they are.
Lovely. Okay, now?
Yes, so we just need to pour the sauce over. Just season that with salt and pepper.
Okay. Herbs. Do you want herbs in here?
Yes.
Yeah?
We need these guys.
So fresh basil?
Yeah, you don't have to chop it up.
I suppose you could use thyme or oregano or anything you liked, really.
Yeah, just that somehow basil and tomato are
do go
good friends.
together.
Yeah, they're very good friends.
Just like us, don't it?
Yes.
Egg and bacon, basil, tomato, Dorah and Justine.
Yes, sure. Wow, that sounds good. Yeah, so just pour enough. I know the tomato sometimes tends to go to the bottom because you also want those big chunks.
Okay, right.
Yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Perfect.
That's fine. And then they're just all going to stew in here.
With a lid? With a lid?
With a lid.
With a lid.
Because you just want to keep all the moisture in. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay,
be strong, darling. It's not
well,
loud.
yeah, I'll try.
Okay, 35 minutes?
35 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Until the mince cooks through.
Perfect. So there you have it. Dorah's delicious cabbage rolls. You won't believe how deliciously comforting these are when they come out of the oven. Scatter with some fresh basil and tuck in.